Hey everybody, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design, and it is another Insomniac stream. I'm up late at night trying to get some drawings done, and tonight I'm working on this drawing I started actually just a little while ago of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. And if you're familiar with that cartoon, that Japanese anime, you may notice that she looks a little different here. I've aged her up several years. So she's no longer about 12, maybe 13 years old. She's, I don't know, how old is she here? 19, maybe 20, maybe 18. I don't know. She's legal no matter what. So, yeah, so this is the drawing I did, and I surprisingly won. But there were a lot of great artists tonight, and actually, I think in the description of this video, I think I put the link to the actual show for Drawn and Quartered. So if you not now, do it later, after this live stream, just click the link down in the description, and you can see the actual drawing competition we had tonight, and you can see all the other awesome artwork that was done. And the subject was, I think his name's Hiyako Hiyako Miyazaki. Anyway, he's the animator who did Kiki's Delivery Service and a slew of other famous and popular anime movies over the past several decades. So the subject was to draw his characters. So I chose Kiki because I like the character. I'd never drawn her before. I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, that was the subject tonight. But now I'm going to finish her up, and you guys can watch. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll try to answer them. I may not be able to, but feel free to ask me any questions you may have. And yeah, if you haven't already, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. I do lots of live streams. There are a number of live streams like this, and I draw cartoons, superheroes, that sort of stuff. And yeah, so subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, make sure it's set for all. And what else? Oh yeah, the live stream a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it, and it would help the YouTubes with their algorithm, so they would know that my channel is actually liked by people, and they won't ignore it as much as they do. So I think that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna get a drink of water, and then I'll probably turn on my fan so I don't pass out from heat, and then I'll start drawing. So oh my gosh, fan's super loud. What the heck? Let's kick it. What's going on with my fan? Why is it so loud? Let's turn it off. Oh, okay, it's coming down. Oh, whew. Yay. It scared me for a second. I was going to explode. Sorry. Much better. I needed water. But, let's see. All right. Fan is making a little less noise, which is good, but we'll see how it goes. I will turn it down if it starts to become a real problem. And see if I can turn YouTube on. But I gotta cover up my secret code. It's not working. Oh, it's not working. Oh no, everything's blowing up. This is what happens during live streams. Everything goes wrong. That worked? Kind of worked. All right. I see my live stream. Is my my volume down so you don't hear an echo? It is down. Now, is anyone commenting in the chat? I don't know. We shall see. 2 people are in the chat, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, it's only P Money. Hey, P Money, how you doing? Good seeing you. P Money says, "Where's my Trump book?" Oh, wrong creator. Yes, he's talking about Mike Miller's new Trump parody book that's on Indiegogo and also Kickstarter. I think it's called The Magnificent Seven. So if you haven't already, please check it out. P. Mike says, I did something stupid. I watched Mike on Adam Friend's stream, and now my blood is boiling. Jason, help me meditate. Yeah, I don't like Adam Friended. I mean, I didn't know that Mike was going to be on his stream tonight, but I've seen him on other streams, and he seems like a weasel. Like I don't like him. I don't trust him, and he seems very backstabby-ish, and he seems like someone who's primarily interested in getting on streams in order to boost his own subscriber rate. He's someone who likes conflict for his own benefit. So that's another reason why I don't really like him. P Money says, on the good news, I got 4 original drawings. Oh, cool. 2 from Gary Shipman, a Titan print for me, and a Gal Gadot. Wonder Woman for my wife, and 2 for my kids from Peter Cimetti. Oh, cool. Iron Man and Bumblebee. Awesome. Very cool. That's great. Peter Cimeti's a very good artist, which surprised me at first because he's mainly, I knew him mainly as a publisher, but he's also a very good artist. So, oh wow, 4 people were watching. Awesome. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get drawn, and like I said, if you have any questions or you got anything to want to chat about anything, just pipe up. Let's see. Gadot was right, says Ray Thulu. Is it? It might be. I don't know. I always go back and forth. I'm never sure how to pronounce someone's name. So, unless I actually hear it from their mouth, and I don't think I've ever heard her pronounce her own name. So I've just kind of gone by my instincts. So, and that varies from Godot to Gadot. Let's see. What am I doing? Surprisingly, I got most of this done during this drawn and quartered. Usually, I only get like a quarter of it done. So I was very happy. I got this much finished. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me zoom in a little. Let me zoom in a tad if I can. Will it work? No. It is working. It is working. Hold on. Nope, wrong direction. Move this over. A little more. Like, there we go. That's good. Now let me just make sure that it shows up on screen while I'm fiddling with it, when I'm drawing. Okay. That'll show up on screen. That's good. That'll show up on screen. That's good. All right. That's good. Awesome. Gotta double and triple check this stuff. I could be drawing for like an hour and then realize later on that you couldn't see what I was drawing. And that would be bad. That would be bad for a live stream. The whole idea is for you guys to see what I'm doing. Let's see. So I'm trying to get a little faster with my drawing. I don't know if it's actually working or not, but I'm trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Gonna keep on trying to improve that. Have you guys been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC? I don't know if any of you guys ever watched it, but it's pretty good. I mean, I think this is its what? I think it's maybe its eighth season, maybe its 7th season. It's been on for quite a while, and you know, first season was kind of lame. I didn't like it at all, and then after that, it started getting really good. But I lost track of it about a year and a half ago, right after Infinity War came out, because it was kind of tied to the Marvel movies, and then I lost track of it about a year and a half ago. So I didn't watch last season. I picked it up again this season, and it is surprisingly good. There's only been one episode that I watched it and I just cringed on how kind of stupid it was, and I think that was last week's episode, where they landed in the 80s. They're right. How do I break this down? It's called Agents of Shield. It's about the organization Shield, and it centers on, I guess, this core group of Shield agents who still exist after the whole what movie was it? Winter Soldier film, when it turns out that Hydra had taken over Shield, and then Captain America disbands Shield. Agents of Shield deals with a core group of Shield agents who now symbolize what's left of Shield. So, but this season, in some weird manner, their ship has turned into a time ship. So they're jumping back and forth through time. So it's kind of it's hard to explain. It's kind of interesting though, and like every week they've been in a different decade, and last week and actually this week they were in the 80s, and last week's was really kind of dopey and corny. This week's was actually very good, so I'm quite happy with it. Hopefully it will continue to be good and not fall too much into the sort of cornball stupid realm that last week did. Let's see. P. Mike says, yeah, I watch Shield mostly because it's the only MCU thing currently on. No movies, no Disney Plus shows, just Shield. Yeah. Ray Thula says, I fell off of watching Shield after season 3 or 4. Yeah, I mean, I fell off after, I don't know what season it was. Like I said, it was a season where it was the season that Infinity War came out, and it followed that plot line from Infinity War up until the whole Snap deal, and then it just they trailed off into a different direction. So after that season, I stopped watching it. I don't know why. So I missed the season after that, and I caught up with this season. And it's still good. It's still a very good. I mean, it's so much better than it was the first season. The first season was such a waste of waste of time. It was just really. It was looking really bad, but it picked up. So I apologize, but I'm kind of, when I draw, I kind of have to focus. So let's see. P. Mike says, whenever I hear previously on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'll be thinking of your recap now. Oh, yeah. Shush, don't tell Ruth. I have a bit of a crush on Chloe. Wait, is it Chloe? I mean, Daisy? Where did Chloe come from? Well, Chloe was her original name, and then they changed, and then she found out her real name, her birth name was Daisy. So they go back and forth between Daisy and Chloe. Hey, Nighthawk Warrior, how you doing? Good seeing you. Yeah, I'm not really into Daisy. I am into Ming Na. What's her name? What's the character's name? May? Is that her name on the show? Melinda May. I think that's her name. But yeah, I'm a longtime fan of Ming Na, so she is my Agents of Shield crush. Kevin's video got pulled, says Humphrey Bear. Kevin who? Kevin Sharp? Why would a video of his get pulled? Kevin Sharp is like Mr. Not Offensive. He and Gary Shipman are sort of like tied for least offensive streams on YouTube. Why would one of his why would one of his videos get pulled? All right, let's see. Hmm. Ray Thula says, "Don't let Gary fool you. He's a secret edge lord." Yeah, I can believe that actually. P Money says, "I actually have four more original drawings from Gary coming." Wow, P Money is rolling in the money. That's why they call him P Money, because he's able to afford all this awesome artwork from all these awesome artists. Um, David Tennant, Doctor Who. Oh, nice. Supergirl and Black Widow. So I'm very excited. You said, Thing, the Thing. Is it John Carpenter's The Thing, or is it Fantastic Four's Thing, Ben Grimm? That's important. This is important information I need. So that's cool. Nice, nice, nice. Marvel's The Thing. Okay, good. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Now, now I'm gonna try to do this without screwing this up. But I make no promises. I make no guarantees I will not screw this up. Let's see. P Money says, funny about The Thing. Gary saw my P Money icon I have and said it reminds him of The Thing, and drew the thing inspired by it and said I have to have it. And I said I have to have it. Okay, gotcha, 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 gotcha. I understand. I know what I want this to look like in my brain, but it's I don't know if I can pull it off on paper. Times like this, I want to be working on the computer, so if I mess up, I can just hit Command Z and then fix it. Unfortunately, I can't do that with paper and pen. Let's see. Come on, come on. There, it's a little better. Turn the fan on me. It's a little more bearable. All right. All right. Thinking. All right. It's getting there, I think. Nighthawk Warrior says, hi, Illustration by Design. Yeah, Kevin Sharp's live stream was removed for violating YouTube's copyright service. Not sure what actually happened since he didn't have any music on. Kevin believes it was a troll. Yeah, I mean, that's what I imagine it would be, because Kevin would not, at least I know he wouldn't intentionally do something that would violate YouTube's things. So it's either a troll or YouTube's just being stupid. So, and knowing YouTube, it could be either or. they don't have the best record of being fair with how they sort of delete videos. A lot of times it seems to be very arbitrary and incoherent. Nighthawk Warrior says, oh, wait. He says, yeah, hopefully he doesn't get kicked off YouTube because he said it was a copyright strike. He won't. I mean, you need, I think, 3 or 4 copyright strikes to be have your channel sort of kicked off YouTube or something like that before something serious happens. I'm not sure what. I mean, and there's a good chance he can probably get resolved if he contests it. So I wouldn't worry too much. But it's annoying, and they can hold your channel, make it so you can't stream for a while when they do stuff like that. So that's the main thing. If it was just music, he wouldn't. I mean, they would just monetize his video, and so that whoever's music it was could make money from it. They wouldn't be any real punishment for him. Nighthawk says, illustration by this is nice artwork. Oh, thank you. Glad you like it. Anyone else here? Just the 6 people watching and me. Unless someone's hiding behind me. But no, I don't think anyone else is here. Hey, Junkyard Don, how you doing? Good seeing you. He says, looking great, Jason. Thank you very much. Junkyard Don is an expert on all things Japanese. So when he says my anime drawing looks awesome, I take his word for it. That's dumb. I'm referring to Nighthawk Warrior. He says, Kevin says the claim was for the toys he showed, but that makes no sense because a lot of channels review toys. Exactly. That makes zero sense. And he should contest that if that was the excuse they gave. That makes absolutely no sense. Ray Thulu says, nope, you're all alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Oh, well. That's all right. That's all right. That means no one can see me screw up. So that's actually a load off my mind. If I thought people were actually watching me draw, I'd be really nervous. So. Night Hawkwarrior says, so illustration by design. Are you a late night person or early morning person? Well, have you seen me do any early morning streams? You probably have, but it's because I've been up all night. No, I am a night owl. I am a Nighthawk warrior. Yeah. I'm not a morning person. Morning is for napping. When the sun comes up, I go down to bed. Nighthawk warrior says it's early morning for me. Illustration by design. Well, it's early morning for me too, but it's still night. I do not get up at the crack of dawn. I get up at the crack of noon. If possible. I mean, I'll get up earlier if I have to, but I much prefer to work late and then sleep in than getting up early and going to bed early. It's just not my my internal clock. That's not how it works. For whatever reason, I have bad habits I got into when I was a kid. All the good TV shows didn't come on until after 11, so I stayed up for them. Although all the good cartoons seem to come out early in the morning, like Davy and Goliath. That always came on at like 5:30 in the morning. It was weird. Or Gumby. That came on really early too. Nighthawk says, yeah, I'm a night owl myself. Most of the time I've been sleeping early this week lately. Junkyard Done says, I'm also a night person, but sadly I need to get up around 5:30 most days. Try to turn in before 2 a.m. That's probably a good idea. If you have to get up at 5:30, then yeah, you need to go to bed before 2. I mean, if I had to get up at 5:30, I'd be in bed by, let's see, probably 10. Because I need 6 hours of sleep a night for me to function on all cylinders. I can get by on 4 hours of sleep, but less than 4 hours of sleep, I'm sort of a walking mess. So it's 4 to 6 hours I need of sleep a night. It's weird, if I get more than like 6 hours, I tend to get headaches if I sleep too much. So that's kind of how I know what my sleep limit is. 6 hours. I can get up. I feel fine. You know, I can take a shower, and then I'm good for the day. Um, Past that, you know, and I mean, if I got 8 hours of sleep, yeah, I'd probably get a headache. I mean, unless I was like really tired. Like if I stay up all night to finish a project and I haven't slept for like 24 hours, then yeah, then I'll sleep for 8 hours. But on like a normal day, it's it's just too much. Junker says, wish I could. Been the goal, but too many things to do, especially with the new baby. Yes, babies take up a lot of time. They're time vacuums. Nighthawk Warrior says, I like my normal 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes, if I'm lucky enough, I can get 9 or 10. Wow. Wow. Well, you're younger, so I mean, when you're young, it's like you need to sleep a lot because your body needs a lot of energy. I mean, when I was your age, I mean, I was probably sleeping that long too, so that's not unusual. I think as you get older, your body tends to sort of even out in terms of like how much sleep it needs, and then you find your comfort zone. Nighthawk Warrior says, what song is this? I don't know. Let's see. Let me see. What song is this? This is called Higher Love by Odd Chap. You can find him on YouTube. Just type in odd, as in this is an odd drawing, and then chap, as in chapstick, or a very nice guy. He's a or it's a chap, just chap, yeah. A fellow, a chap. Odd Chap, YouTube. And he composes music, mainly electro swing music. So he'll take old songs from like the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, and then he'll put them to a modern beat. You know, make cool mixes out of them and stuff like that. That's the sort of stuff that Odd Chap does. The Metal says, I prefer 18 hours of sleep, but no one's ever let me have that. Yeah, you can get 18 hours of sleep, I guess, once you pass away. Then. But yeah, it's a little too much for me. Berthulu says, do you like postmodern jukebox? Recent songs redone to various retro styles. Yes, I do. I've listened to a number of their songs, and I've enjoyed them. I haven't listened to a lot. I probably listened to maybe like 5 or 6 of them, and it's cool. It's a cool channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out Postmodern Jukebox on YouTube. I have different singers, different musicians, and it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Hmm. I think I'm going to need to use another pen. This one's either drying out or it's too thin. Um, the memo says, Nighthawk Warrior says, this is copyright-free music, right? Of course it is. Because otherwise, my channel will be getting struck every 15 seconds. Well, I mean, when I first started live streaming, I was just using music that I liked. And then I quickly learned that YouTube is very fussy about that stuff. So I had to find copyright-free music to play while I live stream, because I like listening to music while I draw, and I tend to be very boring because I don't talk a lot. I'm talking now, but I tend not to talk too much when I draw because I'm focused on trying not to screw up. So I had to find copyright-free music, and Oddchap is one of several artists who have copyright-free music that I like listening to. So that's why I listen to it. Another guy who's also very good, he has a whole slew of music of different genres, is what is his name? Technoaxe. Tenkoaxe. Technoaxe. And if you type in his name on YouTube, or her name, it might be a she, I don't know. If you type in Technoaxe on YouTube, you will come to their channel and see just a ton of copyright-free music that you can play during live streams, you can use in your videos, whatever. And it's awesome. That's the good thing about YouTube. I mean, they're kind of jerks about what type of music you can listen to and play in your videos, but at the same time, they have tons of copyright-free music available for you to play. So yeah, it's sort of a problem with its own built-in solution, you know. So just all you do is really type in copyright-free music in the search, and then they will show you tons of music that you can use for your videos, which is very nice. It's like one-stop shopping. Now, let's see. Trying to. Hmm. Mm. The Metal says Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite Ghibli film, by the way. Yeah, it's a great film. I mean, all of his movies are great. I think my favorite is My Neighbor Totoro. That's probably my favorite. I think it's one of the first ones I saw. I saw it was it early '90s? I think I saw it when it first came out. I have the VHS tape still of it. Not Hawkworth says I like Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. Yep. Keys Delivery Service cool too. Hey, One Doom Rabbit is here. How you doing? One Doom Rabbit. One Doom Rabbit did an awesome drawing tonight on Drawn and Quartered. So again, I encourage everybody to look in the description down below and click that link later on to see everybody's drawing, including One Doom Rabbits. If you haven't already, check out his YouTube channel and follow him. I think you have a YouTube channel. I think he does. If he does, follow him. Subscribe. The Metal says Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro were really good too. Pretty much the whole library is great. Yes, it is. One dude Rabbit says, nice to see this getting finished. Yeah, if I don't do it now, it's like I'm it might get done eventually, but it'll be like days, if not weeks. So it's better I just finish it now, and then I can just, sell it. And if anyone wants it, they can have it, or I can just put it with the other 5 zillion drawings I have that no one wants, and then it can join them. It can join the island of misfit drawings. Let's see. Red Hawk Warrior says, will there ever be any more? I heard that Prey was not doing new ones anymore. The Metal says Miyazaki constantly comes out of retirement, probably will until he croaks. That said, he hasn't been a part of Ghibli for quite some time. One of the Ghibli animators gave my wife a cell of Kiki when she was a little girl. Oh no! Of course she was a little girl, so she destroyed it. Junkyard Done. Oh no. Oh no. That's a sad story. Oh. When your wife told you that story, did she laugh? She go, and then I burned it. Yeah, that's wow. That's like someone telling you that Walt Disney gave them a original Mickey Mouse cell, and then I destroyed it. She still kicks herself about it to this day. Yeah, well, yeah, what can you do? I owned Hulk number 181, and it was like it was in very fine condition. I bought it for $25 when I was a teenager. I was probably 13. I owned it for like 6 years, and then I traded it for some other comic books, and I kick myself every day for being that stupid. I knew I knew that it was a valuable comic. That's why I got it in the first place. But then I just Night Hawk Warrior says, what's a cell? He's so young. Okay, a cell, an animation cell, is a piece of acetate with a drawing on it. And you know how animation works. Animation is basically just a series of drawings that are shown one after another really quickly, so it looks like there's motion. Okay, each one of those drawings, once it's on acetate, clear plastic, and colored, that is known as an animation cell. And every cartoon, every movie, every TV show, I mean, up until fairly recently, since they've been doing it on computers, you had to have physical cells for each. I mean, how many cells was it? It was like 32, like 24 to 30 cells per second are needed for smooth animation. Maybe 18 cells. I can't remember, but there are a certain number of cells that run through the film that are filmed in order to have smooth animation, and each drawing in an animated movie, especially ones from, I'd say, before 2000, say before 2000, most cartoons were done with physical cells. Nowadays they do it with computer for the most part, so they don't use physical animated cells. So that's what a cell is. Traditional animation, yes, says the Metal. Um, the metal says something you have to understand about the Japanese is the majority of them don't know how to retire. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I don't know if I'll ever retire, because I love drawing. I love to draw, and I want to be able to do it till I can't draw. Either my eyes go out or my hands are so arthritic that I can't draw. I would love to keep drawing. So yeah, I mean, if you can do what you love and make money from it, you know, why would you stop at the age of 65? Why wouldn't you just continue doing what you love and continue making money from it? Why not? You know, because if I retired, what would I be doing? I'd be drawing. For what? For free? For myself? I mean, that's fun, but you know, if I have to draw, you know, I'd rather get paid for it. So I probably won't retire, but you never know. You never know. I might end up being a multi-gazillionaire by the age of 55, and then I might decide I'm just going to spend the rest of my life on my private yacht and flying around the world in my private jet and never draw again. That's not likely to happen, but it could happen. That scenario could occur, but I am betting that it won't. So chances are I will continue drawing and I won't retire anytime soon. Work keeps your mind sharp, especially in post-retirement age. Absolutely. My dad retired from IBM. Uh, I mean, he was probably in his mid 60s. He's probably a little over 65, maybe 67, 68. He retired from IBM. And he stayed home for maybe a year. He couldn't take it anymore. And he worked the rest of his life. You know, he ended up working for a company in China for close to a decade. They ended up working for a friend of his in Jamaica for years. I mean, he loved to work, and he needed, like you said, you need that stimulus to. I mean, yes, to keep your mind sharp, but also just personal satisfaction. You there's a certain pride you get out of work, and I mean, I completely understand people's desire, people's need to work, to contribute to the world, to society. So I think that's a very natural thing to do. That Hawkware says, I don't think of drawing as a job. It's fun for me. Yes, yeah, and like I said, I mean, whatever it is, I mean, if you love doing it, it won't be a job to you. It'll be fun. So because the industry in Japan, says the metal, is very demanding with 65 to 80 hour work weeks from time to time. They don't need to retire, but they need to roll back some. Huh. Huh. And Mel says it's traditionally 24 cells per second for smooth animation. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, the metal. No. It's getting there. It's just, again, trying to match up what I see in my head with what I'm putting down on paper. I'm not sure if it's happening. I'm not sure if it's happening. I think it is, but I gotta erase the pencil lines to get a clear view of what I'm doing. Seems to be getting there. Hey, Nighthawk Warrior, you have a good night. Um, he says, keep it up, illustration design. This is a great drawing. Have a nice live stream and sleep well. And all chat, sleep well. I'm tired. Had a long day. Yeah, you get some rest and get your 8 hours. 8 hours of sleep. I'll see you later. Humphrey Bear says, peace in. All right. Let me see. Always. Let me just do it. Let me just try it. Always worried about putting too many lines on women. The more lines you put on a female character, the older she looks, or the more kind of haggard, I guess you could say. So you have to be careful, or rather, I have to be careful. Some people are able to do it very well and make it look great. I have to be careful because I am not that skilled, and I have to be cautious. I think this is wrinkly. Yeah, wrinkly. I just gotta be careful. I'm kind of afraid I did too much already, but so I gotta just kind of have to stop because I will muck it up. I will go too far if I don't stop myself. And I have to learn the fine art of leaving open space and not trying to fill it in with busy lines. I'm not sure. It's good enough. Good enough. Huh. I'm seeing. Okay. Okay. I think. I'm line widths. I think that's the issue. Ray Thulu says, really, really nice arc or arch on that foot. Thanks, Ray Thulu. I've discovered that one of the few things I'm decent at drawing are feet, and I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I mean, I've been taking figure drawing classes for a long time, but I never thought that I would be good at drawing feet. So I'm much better drawing feet than I am sort of drawing, I don't know, poses, at least. I mean, I'm okay with drawing poses, but drawing poses takes me longer to sort of come up with a pose that it seems sort of natural to me. I have to think a while for it. Drawing feet, surprisingly, it goes much smoother. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Now, Junkyard Dust says, love your line weight variant. Something I really need to work on. Yeah, me too. That's why I try to focus on it when especially when I'm drawing women. I have a real tendency to draw with a very uniform line weight, like here, like with this the bristles on this broom. I have to go in here. I have to go in and I have to I need to thicken the line around the outside of the broom, so that there is some sort of, to give it more weight, and the same thing with the actual broomstick. You know, I'll thicken the line on the outside here, but not where it enters her body. So this line width will stay the same, and then I'll thicken this line here, just so it gives the whole central figure more oomph, more weight, I guess. So, but yeah, line width is something that is another aspect of inking that I've had to sort of force myself to learn and to keep in mind while I'm drawing, because if I don't, I'll just revert back to my lifelong habit of just like drawing with a single line weight, which is okay, but it ends up looking boring in comparison to how it looks when you have variation of lines. So all right, I'm like wasting time because I don't want to have to jump in here and do this, because I'm kind of worried I'm going to mess it up, but I'm just going to do it. I like how this looks. I just don't see. I don't. Okay. Okay. I'm like about to like make a tangent, and I don't want to do it, but I can't see any way to get out of it. Like here, this is almost like a tangent with this curve of the leg here. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to avoid it, but because I like this curve, I don't want to sort of redo it just to avoid that small tangent. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Oh well. Let's see. And I also I want this to. I know what I want, but. Oh gosh. I want like kind of like speed lines, like going through this, but I want it to be mostly black. That makes sense. So I want it to look brushy, but I just want to. All right. Oh well, I'll just do it. Should I use Should I use this? curve. Probably should. Probably should. I'll freehand it. Do it live. Hmm. 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 All right, that's good. The only thing I have to worry about is her hair and how I'm gonna fill all this in with black and then, huh, huh. I got a few things to worry about. All right, let me start. Hmm. Give me a second. I gotta mark this. I gotta mark this so I know what I'm doing. Ba-da-ba. Some there. Let's see some here. there, I guess, and there. That's good. Alright. It's that. This goes like that. Let's see. Alright. Let's try it. Let's see how much I mess it up. Oh, whoa. Is there no ink in here? That would not be good. There's ink. There's some ink. There's some ink in there. Let's try something. Need to get the ink into the bristles more and hope that it doesn't make a mess. Did I make a mess? No, it's okay. Is it in the bristles? I don't know. It is. Yay. Success. So I just gotta make sure. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp. They awake every morning and go to sleep every night, playing the bugle. So the Allied Grenadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let 'em roll.
I apologize if this is taking a little too long, but just I don't know. When I don't have the constraints of like 2 hours, like on Drawn and Quartered, I have more time to think, and sometimes that slows me up because I'm thinking more than I'm actually just instinctively drawing. That's good and bad. So, but I mean, the bulk of it was, luckily, I guess I did during that 2 hours, and I was able to make it look somewhat good. Oh, excuse me. I guess that's okay. Hmm. Unfortunately, I missed Stargirl this week. I have to go back and see if I can track it down somewhere on the interwebs so I can watch it. Oh shoot! Also, I missed Fire Force, second season, second episode. I think that's come out too. So I gotta check that out as well. Yeah. Oof. All right. Time to spot some blacks. Yeah. Don't mess up. Don't mess up now. Ray Lou says, "Go to sleep, Jason. I can't go to sleep. This drawing's not done yet. Gotta keep drawing until it's done. It's not that much more to do. That's the thing. It's like it's 90% done. And the part that's still left is almost like, I won't say brainless work, but it doesn't require much thinking. So it's mostly just dropping in blacks in the right places and not screwing it up." The mail says, I'm still trying to get my computer back on my Wi-Fi. It just decided to stop working like 12 hours ago. Oh, wow. Man. I hope we can get it up and running. Yeah, sometimes it's like, I mean, my Wi-Fi it works 90% of the time, and then the other 10% of the time it goes out, and I don't know why. It's not my internet, because my internet is pretty. Well, actually, my internet goes out. Rather, it's not my Wi-Fi per se; it's my internet, and I don't understand why. I mean, I'm not in like a rural area, I mean, where I am is very, should have very solid internet. But every, few times a day, it'll just like stop working for like, a few minutes at a time. And I don't understand why it does that. Hopefully you'll be able to puzzle out why your computer's giving you problems. It'll be something that you can fix, and it won't require you contacting your service provider or something. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, it'd be something simple or something like a real pain in the butt. The Metal says, I think it's a hardware issue with the built-in adapter. Could be an issue with the BIOS. What is that word? With the BIOS, could be damaged. A factory reset will let me know. Already tried everything else. Yeah. Computers are pain. You think you know everything you need to know about their inner workings, and something will happen and you won't have a clue as to why. Dang it. Just when it doesn't need to do it, does it? Hand slip. Hand slip bad. Hand slip bad. It's not that bad, but still. It's not what I wanted. The Metal says, I tried every possible software solution today, even reinstalling Windows. Ouch. If this doesn't work, I have to pull out my extended warranty and wait for replacement. Yuck. Man. Sorry about that. getting there. But what did I just do? Oh, okay. It's like, what did I just do? Pulled out the wrong pen. Oh, but this is setting me back quite a bit on the comic I was working on. I can't do the digital half of things at all right now. Yeah. Yeah. Man. I mean, computers are great, but like when they're down, you're screwed over so much. It's ridiculous. I love them, but I don't I don't completely trust them, or at least I don't completely trust. I don't like depending on them as much as I guess I do, or I have to.
The kind of music can come or little if you're on top of the world.
All right, let's see. Let's see, is that okay? That's good.
One thing you have a recent case study in the last year or two that might be of interest of it. The feature story along with the others. Something a little, with a lot of excitement out
Oof. All right. I'm not going to bed yet. I just need a few minutes to decompress and stretch and stuff. After I finish this, let's finish this section. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a few minutes. I will be back, but I just need to. Oy, oy, oy. Sit down for several hours, and it's like your body starts to tighten up. Let's see it. Let's see. It's not too bad. It's getting there. It's getting there. Where did I put my water bottle cap? Just had it a second ago. Where did I put it? Well, sadly, I just found out some tragic news. Both Ray Thulu and P Money are cheating on me by watching Mike Miller live streaming at the same time. Mike Miller just got online to live stream, and I saw both P Money and Ray Thulu there having a good time, acting like they had nothing better to do than to watch Mike. And Ray Thulu has come back to the stream to laugh and mock me finding out that he's been cheating on me. Why, Ray Thulu? Why? I thought I had your undivided attention for the next 10 hours. It's very sad. It's very sad when you find out that the people watching you are actually watching more than one live stream at a time. I would never do that. I would never watch both Ethan Van Sciver and Mike S. Miller and Gary Shipman at the same time. I would never do that because I'm a good person. I'm a good live stream watcher. I'm committed to only one streamer at a time. I would never open up multiple tabs in my browser and switch back and forth between streams because that's just not cricket. It's just not nice. It's just not Jiminy Cricket to do that. Ray Thulu says, but you were there too, weren't you? I was only there because I sensed something wrong. Something was going wrong. And so I switched over to Mike's channel to find out what was disturbing the force. And I saw what was happening. And I was shocked and appalled. I was shocked and appalled. Now I have to draw to erase that image from my mind. The image of seeing Ray Thulu and P Money having fun on someone else's channel while I was taking a break, while I had my back turned for a moment to rest and to recharge myself so I can come back to draw for your entertainment, to find out that P Money and Ray Thulu took that opportunity to scurry off and watch some other streamer in my absence. It was too much. It was too much for me to bear, to witness. So I have to go back to drawing, just to try to erase that shocking image of betrayal from my mind. Ray Thulu says, I usually don't mute any of the streams. It drains my sanity. I don't quite understand that. You don't mute any of the streams. It drains your sanity. I would think that if you had them all going at the same time, that would drain your sanity. I usually can only listen to one stream at a time. So even if I have like multiple streams going, I have to shut them all but one of them down, at least the sound. And so I can focus on what at least one of the streams is saying. I mean, I can't listen to multiple streams. So that would drive me crazy. P Money says, Jiminy Cricket, did you know Mike is on? Ha 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 ha. P Money. Ha ha. Now P Money's just rubbing it in. He's just rubbing in the salt into the still fresh wound that I have from finding out that he cheated on me with some other streamer. That just makes it worse, P Money. See, now I'm messing up because I'm so disturbed by what I just found out that I can't. My drawing ability has been affected. I want the sanity drain, so I listen to them all. You want the sanity drain? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let me 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 see. Huh. Let's see. P says, drawing does look good. I'm just not just saying that because I'm cheating on you. Huh. Huh. Glad you like it, P Money. Glad you like it. Doing my best not to screw it up. It's getting there. It's getting there. All right. It's almost done. It's just What's Mike talking about? Since I'm not listening to him, is everything okay with him? I know he's doing like some sort of late night live stream, but I didn't know if it was like him just bored or if like, you know, an earthquake swallowed his home. If the IRS is coming to take away all of his original art to pay for his bills, what's going on with Mike? And how's Magnificent Seven doing? I haven't checked on that in a while. Hopefully, it's doing good. And also, have they lifted the shadow ban on Indiegogo? What's going on? I haven't been keeping up. Inform me. What's happening? He's talking about the stream he was on earlier tonight. Oh, the Adam Friended one. Yeah. I didn't watch that. So, what happened during that stream? I'm my guess is that Adam Friended did something underhanded and weaselly, because that seems to be his style. But I don't know. Maybe he'll surprise me and will have not acted like a little weasel. All right, that's good. What? Let me do this. He's still shadow banned, says Ray Thulu. Man, that's annoying as heck. The Metal says, I cheat on Jason's streams all the time. Oh, no! The Earth 2 version of him has much more interesting streams. Ah, that jerk. I told him not to be more interesting than I am. Can't trust that Earth 2 Jason. He fibs. All right, let me try to black this in. Fun part about blacking stuff in is you don't have to be careful. You just black it in. It's filled with ink. Well, you have to be careful because you don't want to fill in anything that you don't want black, but for the most part. Marsupial Gamer says, not sure what that means. The Mel says, that's okay, you're a better artist than him at least. Yeah, thanks. I just need to learn how to be as interesting as him during my live streams. That's why Earth 2 Jason has like 5 million subs. Why I only have 567 subs. He's more interesting to listen to. I just grumble about stuff and I draw. That's basically what my streams are about. Grumbling and drawing. Grumbling and drawing stream. All right. I am 98.5% of the way finished. I'm almost done. Almost done. Let me turn this light away so I can get a better. I apologize if it gets a little dark. Is that you guys still see? Hold on. Well, it's not as dark as Mike's video. It's Mike's live stream. I can barely see what he's doing. But let me see here. All right, you can still see. Good. Hey, Marsupial Gamer, how you doing? He says, just woke up, not really awake yet. How's it going? Pretty good, doing well. Just trying to finish this drawing I started for Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, and it's Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. It's a very fun character. I've aged her up a little, so she's not quite the 12-year-old, 13-year-old that she was in the anime. But yeah, it's turning out surprisingly well. Metal says, get this man 50 cc's of caffeine stat. Yes, please do, as long as it's Pepsi. I don't drink coffee, and Coke is not as good as Pepsi. Inking would make me so nervous. I'd be terrified of making mistakes. LOL. It's very nice, very nice. Yeah, I am terrified of making mistakes as well. So that is why it is taking me. How long have I been drawing? For about 2 hours now. Well, this live stream. Before that, I was drawing for Drawn and Quartered. So it's taking me about 2 hours just to draw this background. and the bristles on this broom, because I am terrified of making a mistake, and I am trying to be very careful not to screw it up, as I am prone to do. So I too am very scared of inking, but I found that the more I ink, the more confident I get with inking, and the less of the shakes, which is when my hand is like this, involuntarily shaking, because I'm terrified of the line I'm about to put down. And that happens if I do not ink on a regular basis and give myself the sort of the muscle memory, muscle confidence to lay down the inks. So yeah, yeah, it's very terrifying in a sense to ink, but I want to be a better inker, so I'm quasi forcing myself to do it. But I enjoy doing it too. I enjoy seeing good results when I'm doing it. So it's not as terrifying as it has been in the past for me. Meadow says, I just keep the Bob Ross mentality too. A lot of times my mistakes end up defining the image. Yeah, I wish my mistakes did that. My mistakes just end up frustrating me because I have something in my mind and my mistakes end up screwing it up. And then I have to get over what I've already sort of established in my head, how I want this artwork to look. And then it's just I end up fighting with myself a lot. Um, but so I try not to make the mistakes in the first place. One day I'll get to a point where I'll get to the duck to Naples stage where I make a mistake and I can just turn that mistake into like awesome artwork. I'm not at that stage. So I mean I watch people like Doug and Ethan, and they seem to be like just like putting down ink and stuff, and it's just like, oh, I messed that up. Oh, I'll just turn that into a tree, or I'll make that into like another arm, or blah blah blah. I mean, they're really good at just sort of spontaneously just taking, you know, the stuff they do and just, you know, doing magic with it. I need to, I need to be much more mindful when I ink. Hmm. Oh. Let's see. All right. Let me get my glasses straight on my face. Let me erase some lines so I have an idea of what I'm doing, what I want to do. Blah 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 blah. 6 people are watching. Very cool. I'm hoping that each and every one of you has subscribed to my channel. If you have not, please do. And if you have not yet hit that like button, giving this live stream a thumbs up, please do that as well. And make sure that you hit the bell for notifications of future videos. And that when you hit the bell, it's set for all, so that you get all of the notifications, not just some of them. All right, let's see. All right, let's just try something. Well, actually, let's try a few things. First, let's try blacking in some of this black spotting, so it's actually black and not just like a wet gray. Darken some of these lines, some of these areas. All right. All right. That's good. That's good. Ray Thulu says, "Man, I like that book. Book. I like that foot." Thank you, Ray Thulu. The man says the secret is that you gotta build up that ego in a healthy way, of course. Yeah, I mean, you have to build up self-confidence in what you're doing, and it's just that for me that comes from practice. I just have to keep on drawing and have enough confidence in my own on what I'm able to do to do it. So it just takes time. All right, that's that. Now, what I want to do now is use the good old white acrylic pen, which has a 50-50 chance of screwing up and exploding all over the paper. Isn't that fun? I love using this acrylic pen because I never know whether or not it's going to be my friend or my nemesis. So I have to try it out. And I try it out first. I can't trust it. Can't trust it to do what it's supposed to do. Are you going to be good today, or are you going to screw up? Hey, Eagle 43 is here. How you doing? Good seeing you, Eagle 43. Hope you're doing well. Okay, and it's starting to blob up on me. Let's see. It's this drawing. It's doing something. Let's see if I can get it to.
MBS, you're now 7660 WEAF, New York.
The metal is putting different eye icons in the chat. Interesting. I can't see what the Eagle 43 is putting in. It might be putting in some other icons, but it's not showing up on my tablet for whatever reason. Let's see. Sorry, just need to. Okay, that seems to be okay. Try not to mess it up. Okay, I think. Well, I think that kind of does it. I think. All right. It didn't explode. That's good. Marsupial Gamer says, "Where is Evan? Evan. I don't know where Evan is. He might be asleep. He might be taking the wise course and actually sleeping tonight." All right. Oh, wait. Wait. Something else I can fix, which was bothering me earlier. Let me just make sure this is still working. It won't explode on me. Okay, still working for the moment. It might explode any second, so let's hope it does not, because that would be bad. That would be bad. Her bosom is kind of bumpy. And it was annoying me, so I have to round it out, straighten it out, fix it. There, it's fixed. It's no longer bumpy bosom. Marsupial Gamer says missing for at least a week. Huh. I don't know. Is he sick? Is he on vacation? I do not know. Could be many things. Not necessarily bad. Oh, wait. It's not finished yet. I still need to thicken lines. So, not done yet. I saw him in gold gridlock cis chat over on Twitch early on, and then Rick's chat the other day. Otherwise, he nuked his socials. Huh. I hope everything's okay with him. Evan is a cool guy. Nice guy. All right. All right, let's see. My brain. Glasses on my face. Let me see here. Um, huh. Now I can just find the angle I need. Is that it? It looks close. It looks pretty. Looks kind of close. Now I have to find the right pen that I need. Nope. Not that one. Not that one. Is it up here? No, it is not. Let's see. I need a number 2. Number 1. Number 5. Point 3. Point 8. Where's point 2? Dag nabbit. Hold on. Is it up here hiding? It is not hiding up there. Is it over here on my desk somewhere? Give me a second while I hunt this down. It's always the one you want, the one you need, that decides to play hide and seek when you need it. Leave that there. Leave that there. Let's see. Is that better? Is that better? Let's see. I'm trying to do it so you can still see the artwork, but it's not like all shanky. Is that better? Nah, it's too dark. Gosh, it's terrible. I know. There you go. That's better. That's a little better anyway. Wait, is that it? No, it's not it. Dang it. Where did my pen go? No. Where'd my number 2 pen go? I don't think. Where did it go? Where did it go? Wait, what's this? This isn't it. That's not it. Drat. Dang it. Did I lose my number 2 pen? I rarely use it. How could I have lost it? Let me move all this stuff out of the way. It is. With that. Move this, move that, move this, that. Nope, don't move that. Stay there. Gridlock is Model 3, by the way. He's somewhat rebranded. Oh, man. That nabbit. Sort of keep track of all these names and aliases and blah, blah, blah. And what not, which not. Now. All right. That is not it. Where did I put that pen? No. I'm gonna have to do without it. Shoot. That's a pain. That's a pain in the butt. All right. Anyway, let me get back to this. Metal says, thankfully, I haven't rebranded myself since 2011. I don't plan to anytime soon. Even then, I still went by Metal offline way before the online switch. Yeah, I mean, I figure once you establish yourself in some way as a certain, moniker or identity online. I mean, unless you need to hide from like someone or whatever, there's no real point in rebranding, to me anyway, because this confuses people. At least it confuses me. I'm easily confused, so maybe I'm extra special. I know I'm special, but all right, let's see. See if I can do this without sticking my big head in the camera. see if I can do this without messing it up. That's what I need to do. All right. Sorry. Off Redneck Gaming says, looking good, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ray Through says, okay, Jimmy. Okay. I'm not sure what okay to what, but okay. All right, let's see. Don't mess it up. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Just gotta make sure it's dry. That would be bad. That's the worst part of inking. It's like inking and then you mess it up because it's not quite as dry as you'd hoped. You end up smearing, smoying. I smoyed it. Come on, don't mess it up. Nab it. Fun with inking. It's not too bad, but Mr. Pickles is here. How you doing, Mr. Pickles? Marcelo Gamer says, how is there a coin shortage? Aren't there warehouses overflowing with pennies somewhere, someplace? Yes, there are. Hey, Pickles is here. Now the party can really get started. Silly goose, nobody uses pennies. My old roommate literally threw them in the trash. I had to stop them. That's not wise. Actually, pennies are worth a fair amount because especially pennies before, I think was in 1982, are mostly copper. And so, or pennies before 1983 are like 90% copper. So they have value beyond the amount of a penny. I think each penny before 1983 is worth 2 cents, just in terms of metal. So they have value. And a lot of people are collecting pre-1983 pennies for their metal value, just like they collect, pre-1985 dimes and quarters, because those are 90% silver, and silver is, now it's up to, I think, $19.50 an ounce, and for every $1.40 in that pre-1965 coinage, for every $1.40 in that coinage, that's equal to an ounce of silver. So you have like $1.40 worth of pre-1965 dimes and quarters. That's actually worth, instead of $1.40, it's worth $19.50 just in silver. So yeah, that's value. And the coin shortage, I think, is mainly due to so many stores, mainly small businesses, going out of business and also shutting down across the country for 3 months or more. So the most of the coinage goes through small businesses, and with most, if not all of them, shut down for months at a time, that money had nowhere to go. It's just been sort of sitting in a warehouse, not in a warehouse, but in each business, not moving through the public. There's not so much a coin shortage as there is a lack of distribution through the natural course of business, because they shut down business for months and that coinage just hasn't gone anywhere. So Coinstar that, Ray Thulu. I would never Coinstar, because they take money from you. I don't like the whole idea of like having putting my money in a machine and then getting charged some of that money. It's like, I'd rather just roll it myself. Of course, that in itself wastes time, that you would, I guess, would be spending working. But it's for me, it's the principle of it. I don't like giving a percentage of my money to a machine to automatically count my change. Ray Thulu says, hell no, worth less than a coin than is scrap copper. Metal says less than worthless. It costs 0.1. Oh, costs costs 12. What? It costs 12.5 cents per penny produced. Are you talking about? I think what you're trying to say is it costs a penny and a quarter of a penny. Is that what you're saying? Okay, got it. Okay, that's what I thought he meant. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Well, yeah, pennies today. Yeah, pennies today are I mean, they're made of zinc. They're not worth anything. I'm talking about pennies made prior to 1983 have a value higher than just the penny itself. Yeah, lack of liquidity. Thank you, Ray Thulu. I was trying to think of the word and I couldn't. Yeah. Gotcha. The metal. Referring to modern penny production. I got it. Marsupial Gamer says, I wouldn't want to roll an entire 55-gallon drum of pennies, though. No, you would not. In that case, it would be worth having a machine do it for you. Yes, I used to take mine to the bank, and a bank used to do it. They used to have their own machine, and the machine would count out, how much all that money was worth. And then they stopped doing it about a year ago, and I was really, I can't say mad, but I was annoyed by it, because it saved me a lot of trouble. I would just take my Superman tin to the bank filled with coinage, and then I'd leave the bank with $200 and something, sometimes $300 worth of an actual money. Well, it was maybe money that's not pennies. Yeah. But I am kicking myself because I never checked to find. I didn't know about the whole silver, 90% silver content of dimes and quarters, and also half dollars. Nickels don't count. I think the nickels having silver in them is like a very small window in terms of years. I think it was like sometime in the 40s they had silver in it, but after that they didn't. But dimes and quarters were 90% silver up until 1965. I wish I had checked my coins in the past for those coins, because then I would have just saved them. And they call it junk silver because it is mostly silver. They call it junk silver or constitutional silver, and a lot of people store that stuff. They save it for I guess they're thinking like one day the world's going to end or whatever, and regular money is not going to be worth anything. But because this coinage is 90% silver, that will have actual worth because it's a precious metal, whatever. But if I'd known that in the past, I would have been saving that stuff for a long time. And if nothing else, I just sell it. I sell it to coin shops or something, because coin shops buy that because it's silver. So, or I sell on eBay or whatever. They get money. Money, money, money. Um, let's see. Right through this says, as of metal prices today, a pre-1982 penny is worth, yeah, yeah, 0.01. Yeah, it's roughly 2 cents. Yeah. Um, right through this says silver nickels were 1943, and they have huge mint marks, so they're easy to spot. Okay. I've never seen one. I mean, I've seen, I mean, over the years, I've seen plenty of like, like what they called wheat pennies, and I've seen a couple of um, like 40s nickels, but I can never remember seeing a 90 a 43 nickel. I may have, but I just didn't know what I was looking at. So who knows? Although my wife, she showed me some coins the other day, and she had a mercury dime. I'd never seen one in person before. It's really cool. Very interesting. Very interesting things. I was never really into coins. I don't know. I always found collecting coins boring. I mean, now that I'm an adult, I mean, I find the history I find interesting, but I've never really had an interest in collecting coins or anything. But like I said, I find the history, and it's sort of like the dates when they were actually valuable in a sense. I find that interesting, and I have that stuff like in the back of my head, rattling around. Why is shoot? I wish I could find that pen. I'm gonna have to look for it later. It's gonna be bugging me. Anyway, let me finish this so you guys can go to bed. So you guys can go to other live streams that don't involve me complaining. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. All right, let's see. Metal says like Earth 2's Jason's stream. Yes, Earth 2 Jason's streams are very exciting. He usually has a few 100,000 people watching. So yeah, you can join that party after I finish this. I've watched I watch a fair number of live streams, and like some live streams, it's like I watch it and I see the viewer count, and it just boggles my mind. I mean, I remember watching some guy's live stream, and of course, he has like close to 8 million subscribers. But I was just like shocked to see like over 300,000 people watching this guy's live stream. I'm just like, what the heck? That's insane. 300,000 people plus watching a guy on YouTube at the same time live. It was cool, but it was just like, what the frick? It's kind of crazy. Fun fact: cucumbers are a fruit. Really? Huh. Anything with seeds inside is fruit. Anything with seeds inside is fruit. guys hear me now? You guys hear me? Say yes if you can. Yeah, I'm back. Yay, I'm back. Yay. I didn't realize that I had to that when my internet goes wacky like that, StreamYard automatically boosts me from the stream. So I assumed that once the internet came back on after a second that I was still streaming and I was talking. I was talking to no one. I turned around and looked and I saw that StreamYard had shut down and I had to sign back in. I was like, oops, I don't think they're hearing me. I think they probably went over to Earth 2 Jason and hung out or hanging out with him. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 4:20. 4:26. What time did I start? I started at 1:25? 1:25. Holy mackerel, I've been drawing for 3 hours? Great googly moogly. Oh well. It was worth it. It was fun. I got to draw, got to finish Kiki, which is awesome. Maybe someone will buy it off me. If not, I'll give it to my wife. Marsupial Gamer says, how much? I don't know. $100. I'll say $100. Let's see. Okay, that's good. That's a good thickness. Not too thick, not too thin, just right. As Goldilocks would like it. Equally balanced, as all things should be. As Thanos would say. Perfectly balanced, perfectly balanced. I messed it up. I messed up the quote. The mouse says, if my current funds weren't already committed, I'd heavily consider it. Well, thank you. I appreciate your heavy consideration. It makes me feel good. Marsupial Gamer says, I gotta go anyway. I gotta get to Taco Bell before they close. I'm starving. They close? Huh. I think that they were open that late. Be open 24 hours. Oh man. Marsupial Gamer says, oof, too rich my blood. Maybe after I've had my new job for a few more weeks. It looks awesome. Thank you. Oh, it closed at 2. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking everybody's at my time zone. But thank you very much for considering it. One day I will become such a great artist that you won't be able to refuse. So that'd be cool one day. But yeah, no, this is actually good. This is surprising to me. Because so many of my drawings don't come out the way I want them to. Hold on, I gotta set this up so I can actually. Let me just stand up so I can look at it from a distance. Holy, yeah, this is actually good. It's like one of the few drawings I've done. It's like I look at it, it's just like I'm not like ugh. Especially if women. I'm like really I struggle with women. So, hey, Marsupial Gamer, take care. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah. Don't get in an accident driving to Taco Bell. Drive safely. I just have to do is sign it. All I have to do is sign it and not mess that up. Let me try. pretty good. It's not awful. It's not the best, but it's not awful. Metal says, you say that, but most great artists don't really sell until after they die. Oh, that's very encouraging. Might be better to be almost great, but sellable. Yes, that would be good too. But if I became Alex Ross and was a great artist and sellable, that'd be even better. But yeah, I'll take sellable. So yeah, but that's good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Brightness. Oh, that's too much. Hold on. I'm fiddling with the settings. I want the black to be darker, but that's good. But, well. It's too much. That's good. That's good enough. I'm gonna drive myself crazy. The metal says probably has something to do with the fact that dead people can't produce more art, upping the rarity of what exists and thus the value. That makes sense. Yes, I agree. Well, I'm gonna keep on producing, hopefully for a good while to come. So there'll be plenty of artwork out there, and everybody will be able to buy a piece of my art if they like. That would be cool. But I think that's it. I think I'm done. Yes, yeah. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, give this live stream a thumbs up. If I haven't bored you to tears by now, I appreciate it. Thank you for your patience in watching me finish this drawing of KIKI'S delivery service. I greatly appreciate your, oh my God, my hand, what the heck? Oh my God, it's disease. But, like, get out of the way, it scares me. Yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, like turn this down and hit the like button, and also please hit the bell for notifications of future videos. I'm trying to think what else. I think that is it. Oh, yeah, in the next few days I'm probably going to drop a video of a review of the second issue of Red Rooster. I haven't gotten it in the mail yet. I'm still waiting for Red Rooster, but I did get a PDF of the second issue that is, I guess, now at Walmart. Mitch Breitweiser sent out a PDF to all the backers of Red Rooster, so I'll probably drop a review of that in the next few days. So make sure to hit the bell so that you're notified when I do that. And yeah, if you haven't gotten it yourself, you can hear my somewhat biased opinion about how it was and all that jazz. So yeah, but guys, thank you again. I appreciate your time, your patience, and your encouragement and your support for my art. It's greatly appreciated. So I will talk to you guys later. Stay out of trouble, and yeah, have a good night. Bye.